Hello Screamers, welcome back to my channel and welcome in if you are new. My name is James and this is Screamers Digest, the place where we discuss all things horror, thriller, and physical media. So it's been a minute since I've posted. I kind of went radio silent throughout the entire month of February and spiraling a bit, the political climate of the country right now is not great for 99% of us. Learning a lot more about politics than I really care to know. But, I think it's necessary to educate ourselves. So if you don't really know what's going on right now, or you also feel like you're spiraling out, a little bit of education goes a long way. And also there are pockets of hope through the madness. So finding those is crucial. However, this is not a political channel, so that's all I'm going to say on that. Please educate yourself. And if you agree with the current administration and what is happening, I'm just going to let you guys know early into this channel's life that this is probably not the space for you. So today we're going to be going over my physical haul for the month of February. So this is all of the new release 4Ks and Blu-rays that I have purchased, as well as some past releases that I also randomly got this month as well. So I feel like it's just best to start with the boutique labels, because if you are watching this physical media haul, you're probably more into the collector's items. So up first, we have Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. Excuse me? I'm obsessed with this slipcover. It's stunning. It's just giving classic old King paperback, so I'm kind of obsessed with it. But yes, this is of course from Kino Lorber. This is a 4K restoration from the original camera negative, I believe. Yes, from the original 35mm camera negative. So super excited to check this out. I've never actually watched this before, but I have read the short story as well as the entire collection of short stories that this short Graveyard Shift is from. So super excited to check this one out. Also, it does have a secondary artwork that is the original poster art, so love to see that. Also from Kino Lorber, we got Uncle Buck, and I don't really know why I felt the need to pick this up. I've only seen this film one time before, but I love a good John Hughes film. This is written and directed by John Hughes, and of course it stars John Candy as well as Macaulay Culkin, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this film is the reason Macaulay Culkin was cast in Home Alone. So history-making film right here in my hands. Moving on to a Scream Factory release. This is one that I just knew would get a 4K release eventually, so I did hold off on buying the Blu-ray. I think this film is fine, maybe like a 3.5 stars. Pretty enjoyable, but overall it's just fine, middle of the road. But I did go ahead and decide to pick it up before the slipcover goes out of print, and that is The Last Voyage of the Demeter. This is of course based on a passage from Bram Stoker's Dracula, and yeah, it's enjoyable enough. I think emotionally it works. I just think production value should have been a bit higher for a film of this magnitude. We are staying very close on the actors. We are not really focused on production design at all, except for the ship itself. So that was a little disappointing to me, but overall it's a good time. I recommend checking it out if you're interested. And up next, so far we've been looking at only February releases, but these are some back catalog releases that I have not gotten yet, clearly. So there's a box set included that I pre-ordered way back in December, and it finally came in from Australia in February. And then there's 2 other films from this label's back catalog. So I'm talking about Umbrella Entertainment, of course, and the first thing I ordered was this Blu-ray edition of Goodnight Mommy. I've never seen this film, but I've always been very curious. I do love this slipcover. I love the shiny bits. The ants on the wallpaper kind of pop out at you, which is really fun. Also, this just looks demented. I don't know what's going on in this movie, but I'm very excited to see. And then I think this artwork of this boy in front of these blinds, it's just the visual rhythm going on in this piece is very beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. It does also have separate artwork. This is a Blu-ray, not a 4K. I don't think they have this on 4K just yet, at least, but super excited to check that one out as I have not seen it. Another film from Umbrella that I have not seen yet is Ty West's House of the Devil. I know this is apparently instant classic and I just missed it, but I do think this slipcover is very beautiful. And I do want to say both of these editions did have like big box sets similar to like a Second Sight or something of that nature, like an Arrow limited edition box set. However, I've realized that like most of the time I'm buying these box sets, I don't actually care about the extras. I don't care that there's a book included because 9 times out of 10, I'm not that interested. I would rather watch special features than read about a film. So yeah, I did not opt for those. I decided to just get these slipcover editions. And don't get me wrong, the box sets were beautiful, especially this one. It's like a bright blue color to it. It's very beautiful. But yes, I decided to just go with the standard slipcovers as I've never seen these films, and they're only Blu-ray, so I did not want to pay like double the price. But yes, this is the front. You get this nice orange and blue. You get the hand coming at you. Then this is the back. So just a nice dark silhouette here. It says something die. I don't know, girl. And then the original art is inside. And probably the most exciting piece of this haul, which again was purchased in December, so this is not actually counted towards like my February haul, but it came in February, so this is when you get it, is the Art Attack Terrifier collection from Umbrella Entertainment. I got like the mid-tier one, so it doesn't have like the Legos and things like that, but I didn't really care that much about that. Not enough to spend an extra $50. This was only like $5 more than the standard version that didn't have like the book included. It didn't have the nice hard box set around the edition. So this is what I opted for. But yes, this is the front. So you can see like part of each panel of this box set does have this like glossy vibe to whatever is the focus. But yeah, there you go. So up top you can see Art in his Santa Claus outfit, eating some popcorn at the movies. The back, you literally, it's like the reverse of the front, so I think that's pretty cool. And then you get the side here, of course. Again, like the focus is that glossy finish. And then you get what's inside, so all of the great contents. We're gonna unbox it, of course, so if you've already seen this set, maybe just skip ahead in the chapters down below, they'll be listed. So this comes with this hardcover, hear that? This hardcover Art Attack, a collection of behind the scenes experience and art. So it's got a lot of reading for sure, but there's also some really great like photos to be seen. It's like nice glossy paper, so the photos do look great. I don't love Terrifier that much. I mainly got this version, not for the book, but for the box set itself, and the slipcovers included. So yeah, we also get some art cards. Yeah, I'm not going to show you every single one of these, but just to show you like some different art that we have going on. I do love this Santa art card. Yeah, so some fun stuff there. So first we have Terrifier, of course. And I did not own this one on Blu-ray yet, so I'm super excited to have the Blu-ray and the 4K included. Great stuff, great stuff. Inside, you just get the original poster art. Up next, we have Terrifier 2, and so of course it's like fall Halloween themed with the pumpkins and the like fall leaves and everything at the bottom. Then on the back, you get the angel. If you've seen the film, you know what's going on here. And of course, you do get the original artwork again. And then Terrifier 3. This was kind of my reason to buy this box set because I just love all of the Christmas like vibes and promotional artwork for this film. So this is the front. In the back, you've got the axe and Santa's head. Super fun. And inside, you get this artwork, which is not actually the poster art. Maybe this is another poster, but the original poster art is different. So I do like that this is still Christmas themed and not just like a standard Art the Clown photo. Art the Clown Art Attack collection. I'm obsessed with it personally. And that's going to be the end of our like boutiques. And next we're just going to go into 4Ks. So starting with Steelbooks, this first one technically is from January, because what had happened was I ordered the Vin on the Last Dance Steelbook and then it came damaged, but I couldn't get it replaced because they were out of stock. So rather than just get a refund, I replaced it for Snowpiercer. This is, of course, the newly released Lionsgate Steelbook. It's a couple months old at this point, but it's very stunning. I have never seen this film. I know nothing about this film except for the cast and except for the fact that Bong Joon-ho is the creator, and I'm a fan of him. Ever since I saw Parasite, I want to dive more into his film, so I'm excited to check this one out. Up next, we have Panic Room. This, of course, has so many stars. It has Jared Leto, Forest Whitaker, Jodie Foster, Kristen Stewart. This is Kristen Stewart's first film, I believe. And I rewatched this recently on DVD, and it kind of looks whack, I'm not going to lie to you. So I am excited to check out the 4K soon. But since I did just watch this last year, it could be a couple months before I decide to throw this in the player. Next, we have Nosferatu. Okay, I love this steelbook. It's giving all the vibes. The back especially, like, excuse me, Lily Rose. Like, you did not have to do that to me. But yes, this movie though, so I didn't check this out in theaters because I didn't really think I would love it. Subscribe down below so that you will see my everything I watched in February video next. Like, that'll be the next video I post, and my thoughts on this film will be in that video. Spoiler alert, I loved this. I thought it was great. And finally, the last steelbook we have of this month is Blade on 4K. Was so excited to see that this was in a local store near my partner's place. We live in different locations, so I was able to order it and get it delivered to his doorstep. And I did not have to miss out on this wonderful Blade steelbook. You cannot see how great it looks through the camera, but like the colors are perfectly muted and so rich at the same time. It's just beautiful. I haven't watched the Blade films in forever. I don't even think I ever watched the third one, to be honest with you. So I'm excited to dive back into the world of Wesley Snipes' Blade before they ruin it in the Marvel Universe. Okay, so now we're moving on to Studio 4Ks. And first, when I saw this was getting a 4K, I absolutely lost my mind. Like, I sped to pre-order it before it went out because I felt like this film would be kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, like underestimated by the studio, and I felt like they wouldn't put a lot of them out. And it seems to be true because these are currently sold out everywhere that I've looked. But that is My Girl. This movie, I believe it's from 1993. 1991 is apparently when this film came out. This stars Dan Aykroyd, of course, Macaulay Culkin. It has Jamie Lee Curtis, and then it also introduces Anna Klumsky. Most people don't really know her. She hasn't done a huge like amount of notable work. She's done a lot of like Lifetime things, and she was in that Peacock thriller They Slash Them recently, which was like not great, but she's great in this movie, as well as the sequel to this film, My Girl 2. I'm super excited to check this out, you guys. If any film deserves to be on 4K, it's My Girl. This is like a top 10 film of all time. It's beautiful, it's tragic, it's funny, it's relatable. I absolutely love My Girl, as well as the My Girl sequel, though not as much as this one. Up next, we have another film written by John Hughes, and that is Pretty in Pink. So Paramount released this standard slipcover edition of the 4K this month, and I had to pick it up. I was so excited. I haven't seen this movie since like high school, and I just really enjoy all of these like 80s John Hughes films. Of course, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I believe I have the slipcover for as well in 4K. I love The Breakfast Club. Like, all of these quintessential films, 16 Candles, like, they are such a vibe. They are so peaceful, and I'm so excited to have Pretty in Pink on 4K to check out very soon. And the last new release of the month that I picked up is a Blu-ray from RLJE, and that is VHS Beyond. I've not actually watched any of the VHS films, but I started recently collecting them so that I can catch up, and I just wanted to go ahead and snag this. It was pretty cheap. It was like $14, $15 for the Blu-ray, and I wanted to snag it before the slipcover is gone because I love the little holographic vibes going on. Next, this was a film that was released a few months back, possibly at the end of last year on Blu-ray, and that is Cuckoo, starring Dan Stevens and Hunter Schafer. I enjoyed this movie pretty well. I think I gave it like a 3.5 star. I do think there are some genuinely spooky-ass moments in this film, so if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. However, how everything wraps up is either like you're for it or you're against it. I haven't really seen anyone be like, yeah, that was okay. I've seen people absolutely loathe this film or absolutely love this film, and I'm curious to know which park you land in. So if you decide to check this out, drop in the comments down below. What did you think of this film? It's kind of a batshit crazy ride nonetheless. So finally, these are just such a random pickup, but I've been watching the Vampire Diaries again with my partner recently. He's never seen it before. And so I decided to go ahead and pick up the originals, season 1 and 2, for when we make it to that time frame in the Vampire Diaries universe. We can have these on hand, ready to go. Okay, so that is everything I picked up in the month of February. Let me know down below which of these films you're excited to check out, and what did you pick up throughout the month of February? Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm so sorry that it took me so long to kind of like come out of my funk and start making content again. If I'm being very honest with you, with everything going on in our country and in our world, it just felt mind-numbingly stupid to turn on a camera and start talking about movies. So I hope that is something that you guys understand. I will definitely do better in the future. I was not expecting this new administration to take such a toll on my mental health so quickly. So yeah, I feel like the worst, and let me not say that, maybe the worst is not to come, but I feel like I'm better equipped to handle myself and maneuver throughout these struggles and these crises. So yeah, while it might be stupid to be talking about movies and it might be incredibly like first world problems to like be sitting here talking about the Blu-rays I bought, this is what's bringing me joy in the middle of the end. So yeah, I love you so much. Hope this also brings you joy. And if you're also feeling lost in the spiral, just know that I love you, I see you, you're valid, and we need you here. So please take care of yourself, take care of your brain, and keep yourself educated so that we can fight back. Until next time, that is all I have for you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, until we meet again, be sure to keep it fucking peaceful. Love you so much. Bye.